evening, everyone, and welcome along to the Gateway Hotel in Corio. How are you all? Welcome along to Geelong night. Obviously, Geelong night down here in Corio. It should be a hoot. We've got two champions out the back. I was just having a chat with them, and they're quite humorous, so this could go anywhere tonight. We like when it's completely unscripted and unplanned. Let's see what happens here. Welcome to the That's Good for Footy panel show. This is the only live and interactive footy panel show going around in Australia. This is where the fans meet the players and the players meet the fans. There's a lot of pretty serious footy panel shows out there, and this is not one of them. So strap yourselves in and let's see where it goes. Let's get our first panellist out here. He's played a total of 39 games and kicked a total of 3 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2017. When he plays, he wears the number 44 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Tom Stewart.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high.
Hey, mate. Good to see you. Tom Stewart, more high fives than a high five concert. Got to like that. How are you, mate?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Welcome. Yeah, I'm really good. Welcome to your first That's Good for Footy panel show. All these lovely folk out here are here to see you, get to meet you, find out what you're all about, and we'll get stuck into that tonight, won't we?
Sounds very good.
Sounds very, very good. All right, let's get our second panellist out here. He's played a total of 19 games and kicked a total of 16 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2018. That's actually this year, isn't it? When he plays, he wears the number 11 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Tim Kelly.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always
Here
on
he comes.
the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high from dawn to dawn. Down the
All right. Very nonchalant. You got to like that. Tim, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother.
How you going, guys?
How's that? Huh? Tim Kelly, Tom Stewart. Familiar with these two? Yeah. You know a bit about them. You're going to find out a bit more tonight. That's how this show works. Welcome along to your first footy panel show as well. That's Good for Footy. We call it Footy Funatics. Trying to put a little bit of fun back into footy. Let's see how that goes tonight. What do you reckon?
Sounds good to me, mate.
Let's try it.
We'll have a go.
Yeah, we're going to do it with our first segment, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Who Are You? See, they're already into it. They know what's going on, don't they? That's it. Nestle yourself in, get yourself all loose and comfortable. Let's start with this, boys. Doesn't matter who goes first. Let's start with you, though, Tim. Who did you barrack for when you were growing up?
Growing up, I barracked for West Coast.
West Coast, okay. A lot of love right there. What about you?
Brisbane Lions.
Now you can actually see why that's the first question, right? Because now that we've done that, we can get back to some other stuff that's probably more important for these people. Thanks for sharing, though. Got a bit of boo out of that, didn't we? Hey, what song, when you hear it, gets you up and about? What gets you pumped? Have you got one of those in your music catalogue?
Yeah, mine's actually, we were talking about entrance songs and this sort of thing. Conor McGregor's entrance song when he comes out, it's Hypnotised by Biggie Smalls.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, my one would probably be Rick Ross, Hustlin'.
So all you people are going, yeah, I know that, don't I?
I don't think any of you would know it.
No, but that's interesting because that's what, if you do hear it, you're going to know, and then you'll say, oh, well, I know what Tim Kelly likes, I know what Tom Stewart likes. That's why we do it. What would you have done if you didn't play footy, boys?
Well, I was a chippy before I was a footballer, so I probably would still be
Probably
doing
would
that.
still been a chippy.
Yeah, I was an electrician, so probably still be doing that.
Tradies, both of you. All right, okay. Outside of AFL, what's your favourite sport?
NBA for me.
NBA?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Love the basketball.
Favourite teams? Does it have anybody in there with a James as a surname?
LeBron James, yeah.
There it to be. Yes, there he is.
I'm with the Lakers at the moment.
You are. As soon as he went, you went too? Yeah. And what about you?
Chicago Bulls. Grew up loving MJ, so.
Yeah, okay. All right. NBA seems to be the favourite, sport chosen for each AFL footballer as they come on the show, so that makes sense. Who would you most like to meet on the planet? Who would that be? Got a favourite person out there that you just go, man, I'd like to meet that dude or girl?
Oh, I'd probably say Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, yeah, right. What would you say to him?
Give me some money.
That's not a bad start.
Can't go past MJ.
Yeah?
Just the greatest of his generation of all time.
Yeah, good. All right. What's your favourite Melbourne suburb? Have you got one? Or have you got your
Geelong.
favourite Melbourne? Yeah? Close. We'll go city. Do you have a favourite suburb in Geelong?
I'm Armstrong Creek, so
Okay.
that's probably mine.
That'll do. You can go with
Yeah,
that.
Belmont's where I live.
Yeah, Belmont then. Yeah. See, yeah, that's why we do it, because there's a few fans in the room and they always like to go, that's my suburb, that's where I live. What do you do to relax and unwind, boys? What do you do to relax and unwind?
Go to the beach,
Yeah?
play golf and walk my dog, I guess.
Okay, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I don't actually get to relax. Got the 3 boys under 3, so
Yeah.
I'm very busy. I'm flat out.
Yeah.
Hardly sleep. No, I
Footy
get some
training's
sleep.
where he
My partner-
relaxes.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
3 under 3. That's not a bad effort, mate. Congratulations for that. You might need a medal for that. Do you have any movie, TV, video game recommendations? Been to see a movie lately? Anything you're watching on Stan on Netflix?
I'm all over Marvel, so any of the new Marvels, Black
yeah.
Panther or the Avengers, anything like
Okay.
that's pretty
Yep.
pretty good.
Yep. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Wentworth lately, if anyone here watches that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite enjoy that, so does a partner, so.
Are you familiar with that it was a remake of The
Yeah, so,
Prisoner?
yeah, a couple of, like, my parents and my partner's parents have mentioned that to us.
Yeah.
A lot of the characters have got quite similar.
Based on? Yeah.
It's based on it.
Yeah, I understand. Who was your idol or hero when you were growing up?
Talking football,
Yep.
was our assistant coach Nigel Lappin.
Oh, yeah,
He's my
okay.
favourite
Brisbane
player
Lions
growing up
boy as
there,
well.
so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a massive fan of his.
Okay. Did you tell him when he came to the club, or when you came to the club?
I kind of had to hold it back because the whole Scarlo sort of scenario, so I couldn't exactly tell Nigel was my favourite player with Scarlo sitting there, so I did eventually tell him, but it took a while.
Since Scarlo come out and found you at the South Bar, when
That's it.
Tim?
Yeah, Chris Judd for me. So,
Okay.
yeah, basically when he moved to Carlton, me and my old man and my brothers, we all followed
cool.
Carlton as well up until he retired. So.
Yeah, right. Excellent. Okay. When you travel overseas and people ask you what you do, you've probably already given them the answer, but what do you say?
Relax.
No, I mean, what do you do? Do you like what?
as an
yeah,
occupation?
profession. Yeah. Sorry, I should have been more.
Sportsman? It's
Okay.
kind of an awkward question to answer.
Yeah.
Because people overseas don't really know what AFL is, so I chase an oval-shaped leather ball around and it's kind of like soccer, but not really, so something like that.
It is unique.
Yeah, I haven't been overseas yet. Obviously, my first year with the Cats,
Yeah.
so might find out, what to say a bit later on.
As time rolls on. That's a good one. Who or what is your favourite musical act on the planet? Who's your favourite band? You got one?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. Nice. Ever seen them live?
I haven't, no, I'd love to though.
Yeah. Tim?
Yeah, our favourite, I guess, rapper / singer is probably Drake at the
Drake.
moment.
Yeah, he seems to be quite popular. Do you wish you could play a musical instrument? And if so, what would it be?
I tried to play the guitar, but I didn't have the patience nor,
Right.
nor the hand-eye coordination to master it, so
Okay.
I would love to play guitar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm the same. Guitar
Okay.
for me.
Acoustic, not electric?
Acoustic.
Acoustic. And the same? Yeah, all right, all right. What is your favourite movie of all times and how many times have you seen it?
Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
and about over 200, I reckon.
Over 200
Yeah,
times?
love it.
We're talking
Massive.
all of them?
All 3, yeah, love them.
Wow.
Love them, absolute go-to.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, I don't actually have like a favourite movie, but I just really enjoy those like real spoof movies, like your scary movies and or your Adam Sandler ones that
Okay.
all seem the same and
Yep.
yeah.
Happy Gilmore kind of
Yeah,
vibe
or
in that
Billy Mack,
vein.
Yeah, all those sort of ones.
Something that's just not too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'm with you. Is there anything that really annoys you at the moment that you want to tell us about? Got anything that gets under your goat? Anything.
How long you got?
As long as you want, mate, the floor's all yours. No, you just give me something. You might say, oh, having 3 wonderful kids under the age of 3 is fantastic, but it really annoys the crap out of me. Yeah. Could be that.
I couldn't have said it any better.
I got nothing that can
Nothing?
top that. No.
Yeah, that'll do. We'll go with that. Does your partner give you any feedback or insight on your footy?
Yeah, my partner does. Yeah, she has a bit to say, and basically her. This year she's basically been saying a lot of good things, which has been good. But her rev up before a game is pretend the ball's me and picture all the boys with their hands on me and get the ball back. And yeah, so that's So that's why I try and get the ball as much as I can.
That's fantastic insight.
That's unreal.
You know, you're all going to be looking at that the next time he's playing a game of footy, going, check him out. I wonder what's going on there. That's so cool.
I don't. That's not what runs through my head, but it's good enough of a rev up spec.
That's great. Excellent. Yeah, good rev up.
I'm going to
I
try
like
and get
it.
more of it now. Only feedback my partner ever gives me is whenever I get in a fight, just call me an idiot. Just say it's a waste of energy and you're wasting your money. So it's the only feedback I get.
That'll do. What's your favourite day of the week, boys, and why?
Day you play footy.
Yeah, you can
Friday,
say game
Saturday.
day.
Friday,
you can say
Saturday,
game
Sunday.
day.
Yeah, game day.
Game day just sticks in your mind. That's it. All right, we'll go with that. Where has been your best ever holiday?
Yeah, Bali for me.
Bali?
Yeah.
How long for? How recent? And did you have to take the kids?
So I've been over there a couple of times with my oldest boy, Tykeem. Which hasn't been too bad. Like, it's actually been pretty enjoyable. But
good.
I'll probably say the most enjoyable time I went there was obviously before he was there.
Yeah.
Me and Caitlin, when it was just us two. So
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that was all right.
Okay.
A bit left field, but Budapest.
Oh, yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
Eastern Europe. I went over with 6 of my mates and we spent 6 weeks doing Europe, 14 different countries, and Budapest, really stood out for me.
European summer?
Winter.
Winter?
Yeah, freezing.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah, beautiful part of the world though.
Yeah, sheds a different light on it, doesn't it? Hey, what's your favourite meal, boys? Something that you're maybe not allowed to eat, but you, if you get the chance, will indulge. What would that be? What's your favourite meal? Or do you have one that you can go to?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Okay, spag bog.
Yeah, I'd probably say chicken curry for me.
Chicken curry. All right, excellent. How are you with flying interstate for games? What do you do to entertain yourself?
Yeah, it's certainly an art behind it. You really have to find out what works for you, but there's a lot of doing not much and sitting in hotel rooms and getting a lot of coffees and it's tough, but we only do it sort of once every 4 weeks, so we're pretty blessed.
And what's the plane trip like for you? You a sleeper? You a gamer? You a...
Movies.
Movies? Fill your time that way?
Yeah, I can't sleep on planes.
No?
I find it pretty hard.
Okay, so you getting up and annoying the other players, or...?
No, either playing cards with a few of the boys
Okay.
or, usually download something before I get on the plane. So.
Yeah, good. All right, just chilling out that way. What is the most adrenaline-driven thing you've ever done? Got something? I can see your eyes just lit up then. What is it? No. Have you got? No?
No, I don't.
Oh, now you all want to know, don't you?
G-rated.
Where are you amongst friends, or is it just, no, I better not go there?
No, I just thought of something funny.
Okay, all right. Have you done anything adrenaline-driven? Have you ever jumped out of a plane? Have you gone NASCAR driving?
Terrified
Nothing?
of heights, so not really an adrenaline junkie.
That's not going to happen?
Yeah, me neither.
Wow, so biggest adrenaline-driven thing, getting out on the game day and going to get as many kicks as you can. That'd be, all right, we'll
Pretty
go
much.
with that. Yeah, that'll do. All right, let's talk about some stuff at the club then, boys. Who is the person at the club that you would want to have the ball to kick to win the game after the siren? Don't say Gary Ablett Jr.
Zach Toohey.
Zach Toohey.
Zach Toohey, yeah. Well, he's done it. He's got a proven track record, hasn't he? And how good was that?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
That was electric, guys. Well done. Hey, who's the coach's pet?
Paddy.
Oh, straight in. Oh.
Sorry, actually all 3, Paddy, Gaz and Joel.
Ah, wow. Okay, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, it's my first year. Tom probably knows a bit more than me, but...
Do you see anything, though, and you go, oh, about that?
No, I haven't seen much yet.
Basically, whenever no one answers a question in a meeting, it's one of those 3 that's going to stick, which is obvious because they're most experienced, best players,
and
but
they're leaders.
It's generally, those 3.
Yeah, all right, okay. Who loves getting their rig out at the club? Don't tell me you ever noticed that. Who loves getting their rig out?
Sam Menegola.
Yeah, Reece Stanley. I can't blame him.
Oh.
Both in pretty good nick. So.
Yeah, okay, Reece Stanley and Sam Menegola. Does your partner come to watch you play or mainly stay at home and watch you on the box?
Yeah, mainly stays at home. Like, if we've got family over to give her a hand and whatnot, then she'll come down.
Okay.
But, yeah, mainly just watches from home.
All right. And Tom?
Yeah, all Victorian games. My partner's good enough to come to, but not really interstate.
Okay, great, excellent. Who thinks they're the most intellectual at the Geelong Football Club?
Definitely not me. Definitely not me.
Yeah, definitely not me.
No, give us who do you think of, who thinks they are? Let's probably go with that.
I'll go. Who thinks they are? I'd probably say Mark Blitzars, but definitely isn't.
No.
And I'd say Harry Taylor is the most intellectual player at the club.
Yeah, pretty hard to go past H.
Yeah, H. He just about wraps it up. Does he still keep a journal of every single stat that he's had and every game that he's played? And
Look, I don't know for sure, but it wouldn't surprise me.
wouldn't surprise you. Wouldn't put it past him. All right. Who's careful with their money at the club? You can interchange that word careful with another word if you want. Who's pretty careful with their money at the club?
I know Grind Myers is.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Harry. I wouldn't say he's careful, but he's just very good with his money and seems to have a lot of it, which makes sense.
Yeah, right. They're generally the ones, aren't they? Yeah, it tends to go that way. Who has absolutely no fashion sense at the club? Who turns up in a get-up and you go, mate, you got a mirror at home? Who's that?
Blitz? Yeah.
Really?
Mark Blitzard.
He thinks he has the best fashion, but it's shocking. It's horrible.
Can you give me an example? Share it with the people.
Just
What
has
is
this
it?
one jumper that he always wears that goes down to his knees and then comes up around his hip and then goes down to his. He just has a really strange get up, and he genuinely thinks he looks good.
Yeah, right. Well, that is a worry when they start to think they look good. Who spends the most time in front of the mirror? Who's that cat? Who do you reckon?
Yeah, that's actually a tough one.
Yeah. Can have to do with hair. It doesn't have to be about physique.
Paddy's pretty worried about the way he looks, and he loves the manscape and hair's never out of strand and that sort of thing. But I don't think
manicured,
I think he's just a little bit OCD.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can go with that too. Did you want to follow up with that, Tim?
No,
Anything to add?
No, that's good.
Leave it at that. You've got to see these boys again on the weekend, don't you? Woo-wee. Hey, what's the one achievement you're most proud of? You might have 3 of them.
Yeah, pretty hard to go past. Becoming a dad, it was obviously pretty special.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Yeah, and outside of football, just having a beautiful partner at home.
Yep. Oh, good. Are they lovely answers? They're very refined, these boys, aren't they? I like them. Hey, what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Hard-hitting questions.
It can be just something that, I don't know, maybe your parents told you or someone that you worked with or your boss or your coach. Anyone ever given you that one piece of advice? And you just went, that's not bad.
Yeah, my mum's probably been massive for me, always, drilling into me that, if I can relate it to footy, it was, getting knocked back every year, not getting drafted, and sort of not really doubting myself, but just more doubting whether I should continue to play footy, even at waffle level or whatever.
Okay.
So just saying never give up and just
good on you, mate.
Trying to be the best I can. And,
excellent. Yeah, good. I like that.
Very good.
Yeah. Very nice.
Only thing that sort of stuck with me is similar. My mum, massive role model for me. Just to be myself.
Yep.
Never forget where you've come from to be in the position you are, and just always stay true to your values.
Mate, can't beat that, Tom. Very nice. Actually, very good answers, both of you. Thanks, guys. You know what? I throw these questions at them without any prior warning, and the boys are doing really well because it's just, you get hit with these questions, you go, shit, Dame, I don't know. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Very good answers. What has been the best win you've ever been involved with? And it doesn't have to be at AFL level, it could be at club level. You got one that jumps out at you?
2013 GFL Premiership with South Barwon was the best game I've ever been involved in, and will always stick with me for the rest of my life.
Can I ask you, that game, did you play it at South Barwon?
Sorry?
Did you play that game at South Barwon?
No, you play every grand final at GMHBA, Kidney Park.
Yeah, right. And so a whole heap of mates and everyone that you're associated with was all down there watching it?
Yeah. So the footballing community really rallied around us that day. I mean, it was unfortunate that you sort of had to play somebody, but I've said it a million times, we wouldn't have lost that game if we were playing some of the VFL listed players. I wouldn't have thought. I thought that day was very emotional and hard to forget.
Good on you, mate. I love it. What about you, Tim?
Yes, what was that question again?
Basically, it's just to say what's the best ever win you've ever been involved with, and it doesn't have to be at AFL level, it can be at club level, or it might be something in the waffle, or it could have been in your junior. We got a win?
Yeah, I mean the win against Melbourne quite recently would have to be would have to be up there.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
That was a really good game, that game. Yeah, you guys can clap for that for sure. Hey, which club has the most feral supporters?
All but Geelong.
Okay, all right.
What did you just say? Everyone but Geelong.
Everyone but Geelong.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Tim liked that answer so much he stole it. Yeah, that's good. Everyone but Geelong was the answer. All right. So what's the one thing that you can't live without?
Probably have to say my phone.
Oh, I went like that for three boys. No, you guys know my phone. I went, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's good. No. Yeah, it's good. Your phone. What about you, Tim? Tom, sorry. Yeah, he's going to go with that.
One thing I can't live without. My dog. I love my dog.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Excellent. And here's your last question, boys. Apart from you, who's the best player at the AFL, at the Geelong Football Club?
Yeah, that's a tough.
At the moment or history?
No, we'll go at the moment because that might be a little bit long-winded. But yeah, we'll just go at the moment. At the Geelong Football Club, who's the best player outside of yourself? And I know that you're can be completely modest and say, well, I'm nowhere near this, but
whoa,
this
the
is
bloke sitting on my left's in pretty good nick.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd have to say Paddy.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to go past him. He's just a complete beast.
He's a superstar.
Thanks, mate.
Well done. Please put your hands together for the boys. That was our segment called Who Are You? Thanks, guys. Listen, I know I preface it off the cuff is that it's so hard to just come up here, first time on the show, all these people are out there staring at you, you've got lights in your face, and then here comes this guy that you've only just met and he's banging all these questions at you. So I really appreciate it, boys. Well done. It was very good of you. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to talk about the footy. We're going to get in and out of this as quickly as we can. It is round 21. Let's introduce it, please, Rod. And the Cats have won. Great game, boys. Well done. All right, here we go, boys. It's round 21. It kicks off tomorrow. Oh, it's not tomorrow night. On Friday night, August the 10th. It's Essendon versus St Kilda. Essendon in 11th position, coming up against the Saints in 15th. Let's hear the Essendon song. That'll do. Let's go straight to the Saints one. And that'll do there. All right, boys. So all I'm going to do here is just ask you for your tips or your thoughts on this particular game. We'll go through all of them, and then we'll get to the one that we really want to talk about, which is yours. So what are your thoughts on Essendon St Kilda?
Bombers should get it done pretty comfortably, I would have thought. Yep. Their ladder position probably doesn't reflect how well they're going. They're a very dangerous team, and I think it's at Etihad from memory.
Yes, it is.
They're very good there, so I think they should account for the Saints pretty comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Tom.
Yep.
I think the Bombers will do it quite comfortably.
Straight in and out, we'll do that. All right, boys, let's skip this game. Let's go straight to this one. Metricon Stadium, this game. It's on 2:10 p.m. It's Richmond coming up against the Gold Coast Suns. The Gold Coast Suns sitting in 17th position, coming up against the Tigers in first. Probably as easy as it looks on paper. Let's hear the Gold Coast Suns. Thank you, mate. Let's go straight to the Tigers. And that'll do there. There we go, boys. 17th versus first. Your tips, please.
Richmond by
A country mile?
25 goals.
25 goals. Wow. Just scrape across the line.
Could be the relocation of the Gold Coast Suns.
Wow. All right, there you go. You heard that one first. What about you then, Tim?
Yeah, the Tigers will get it done.
Yep, too easy. All right, let's go straight to this one. 4:05 p.m. This is at Adelaide Oval. It's Port Adelaide coming up against the West Coast Eagles. Port Adelaide in 7th, West Coast Eagles in 2nd. Let's hear the Port Adelaide song. Thank you, mate. And let's go straight to the Eagles. And there we go there. 4:05 p.m. Adelaide Oval, boys. Port coming off that narrow loss to Adelaide last weekend in the showdown. What do you think here?
It's actually a bit tougher than it looks, I think.
Gaff out.
Yeah, Gaff out. Oh. Yeah,
I think Port Adelaide will get it done.
Really? Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go the other way. I reckon the Eagles might just get over the line.
Wow. 7th versus 2nd. It's going to be very, very interesting. All right, let's go to this game. It's 7:25 p.m. It's at Etihad Stadium. It's Brisbane in 16th position coming up against the Pies in 6th position. Let's hear the Pies. Thank you, mate. Let's go straight to Brisbane. We'll stop that before Tom starts singing. Let's get a tip from you boys on this one. What do you think here, guys?
I'm going to go a real upset and say the Lions get it done.
They played a pretty good brand of football against North Melbourne. They've been playing probably a pretty good brand of football for about the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't... the inclusions that could come back for Collingwood could possibly sway if De Goey and these sorts come back in, but I reckon Brisbane might get a big win and set themselves up for next year, and it might be the straw that breaks Collingwood's back.
Jeez. Wow, that's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, I don't mind that for an upset. I reckon the Lions are in with a big chance.
Wow. And it's at Etihad Stadium too, boys. So that's
Suits their game style. Yeah. Brisbane are as quick a team as there is to play against. The way they move the ball, they're a genuine chance, I reckon.
That's interesting. All right, good tip. Let's go to this one, boys. University of New South Wales. It's Adelaide in 12th position coming up against the Giants in 3rd. Let's see the Giants. Thanks, mate. Straight to Adelaide.
We're the pride of
That'll do there. This... Well, you know, I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, don't pull the tail of the GWS Giants. They're a sleeping giant, although they did have a couple of injuries on the weekend. Delidio out. We'll be talking the one that everyone loves to hate.
Delidio, Toby Green.
Toby Green, yes. Yeah, I hate him so much I can't even remember his name. No, I like you, Toby. You're a bloody good footballer. But interesting to say, and their ruckman has also gone
Big
down.
Dawes hurt his ankle, unfortunately.
So what do you think here, boys?
I think he's all right.
Yeah.
I think the Giants should get it done.
Yep.
Adelaide. I'm going to go with the Giants.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I reckon the Crows. Yeah, I reckon the Crows might get it done.
Interesting with the goal after the siren and all that sort of stuff. We'll talk about that stuff later on, but wow. All right. Hey, let's go to this. Sunday, August the 12th. It is North Melbourne, Etihad Stadium, 1:10 p.m, coming up against the Western Bulldogs. North Melbourne in 10th, Western Bulldogs in 14th. Let's hear North. Beauty, thanks, mate. Now let's go straight to the Bulldogs. And that'll do there. All right, so 10th versus 14th. North Melbourne need to win. They need to, keep this little momentum thing they've got going on. Good little win last week. Probably lucky to get across the line, but they need to beat the Bulldogs.
They do, and I hope they don't.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'd love to see the Doggies win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just set it up, you just knock it down. I love it.
Yeah, I'm the same. Hope the Doggies win.
Yeah. All right, let's go to this one, boys. 3:20 p.m, MCG. It's Sydney versus Melbourne. Melbourne in 4th, Sydney in 8th. Let's hear the Melbourne song.
It's a grand old
Cheers, mate, and let's go straight to Sydney. And that'll do there. This is interesting, boys. Now, I know that it's probably going to be a factor for you guys as to who you're going to tip here as well, but what do you think?
Yeah, you nailed it. We'd love to see Sydney lose, basically.
Yeah.
But we just need to get the job done. Simple as that. So we shouldn't be relying on other results. But
that's right.
I think Melbourne should get over the line anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Melbourne will win.
Yep, all right. Let's go to the second last game that we're going to talk about. This game is at Optus Stadium, 2:40 p.m. over in WA. It's coming up against Carlton in 18th and Freo in 13th. Let's hear Freo. Thanks, mate. And let's go straight to Carlton. All right, that'll do there, boys. Wow, I don't even know what to say here, so I'm just going to get a tip from you. Yeah.
I think Fife's back, so Freo should win.
Okay.
Yeah, Freo for me.
There we go. Let's get in and out that nice and quick. Let's go back to this one now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game that we want to talk about. This game is proudly brought to you by the Big Pitch people, the experts in home cinema. Let's get the big picture on this game. It is 1:45 MCG. Crackerjack. Let's talk football. Saturday, August the 11th. It's Geelong in 9th coming up against the Hawks in 5th. Let's hear the Hawks song. That'll do. Let's go straight to the Geelong one. Sing along, everyone.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high from dawn to dark, down at Cardinia Park.
Excellent. Thank you very much for getting involved. All right, what we're going to talk about here, boys. How was last weekend's football? 5 games decided under a kick, and it's never happened in the history of the AFL. That's phenomenal.
It is, and people want to change the game.
Yeah,
It's,
leave it alone.
I think it sort of was perfect timing with all the talk around the rule changing and all the things that the governing bodies want to do to the game, but I think that speaks volumes.
Absolutely. Now, listen, as I alluded to everybody here tonight, there's a lot of pretty serious football shows out there. There's probably too many, to be obvious. But we can go into footy stats, we can go into opinions and thoughts. Here, we just want to get your tips and opinions on what we've just done, what we're now going to talk about with you boys. If you want to give me any updates on possible ins and outs, we can. If you don't, just look at the ground and we won't do anything about it. But the teams aren't announced till Thursday, so, you probably won't even give us that. Let's discuss what we can discuss. You come up against the Hawks, who are sitting 5th on the ladder, with 12 wins and 7 losses, compared to you boys who are sitting 9th on the ladder with 11 wins and 8 losses. Every game, without it being an understatement, is a must-win. There's no two ways about that. Your next 3, you got Hawks, obviously on Saturday afternoon, Fremantle and Gold Coast. On paper, you pretty well say that's 2 out of 3, but nothing's a surety. It hasn't been, and it's not going to be. So you're going to be heading into the finals, hoping that you can get 2 out of those 3, because 2 of them are on your home deck at GMHBA Stadium, which is going to be fantastic for you guys. Every club talks about the style and brand of football that they want to play. Do you guys think that you guys are playing the style and brand of football you want? I say that because you probably changed it up a little bit against Richmond on the weekend by just bombing it and going straight down the guts, and it was working for you. Give me some insight.
I can't really talk about it because I didn't play.
No, you can't.
So TK, over to you.
But you will be back shortly, and we want you back in the final, so we will get your opinion. But give us your thoughts on it.
Yeah, look, we just thought that it's not a bad look for us. Probably doesn't hurt us defensively if we're set up well behind it. Yeah, it's a great reward if we can, get it through the middle and then, win the ground ball and get it forward. So, yeah, it's a bit of a different look, but you got to try new things.
Absolutely. Was there much discussion about it? I know Gary must have just, 9 times out of 10 that would have been a goal, for him to finish off, and, you guys would have been across the line. But how many times does that happen in football? That's just football, and that's exactly what it is. So give us some insight into the game and brand that Geelong are playing at the moment. How do you see that, and how do you see it stacking up moving into the finals?
I think our form sort of suggests that. We've been in every single game we've played in this year. I think the biggest loss we've had was in round 6 or 7 against Essendon by 4 or 5 goals.
Yep.
We haven't been blown out of the water by any stretch, and while we have lost some close ones, we've also won a lot of close ones, and we think our footy is good enough.
Yep.
It's just, unfortunately, we have lost some tight games that maybe last year and the year before we would have won, and we could be in second, and we could be sort of masking the fact that we have got away with a couple.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is we've got a young list, and we've got some inexperienced guys playing in some pretty key positions, and we're still competing. So I think that's a really positive move for us.
Can I say, from the perspective of a fan watching on and listening to Scotty talk about that Richmond are beatable and anybody can do that on the day. I remember when Brisbane, and you guys probably remember this, when Brisbane had won those 3-peats, and Lee Matthews at the time, the conversation had come out, and Kevin Sheedy had said that, they bleed, everyone bleeds, we can beat them. I love what Scotty's coming out and saying at the moment, that he's giving you guys as much of a chance to come out and beat Richmond when you get the next opportunity. But that's not just Richmond, it's any club that you're coming up against leading into the finals. That must give you a lot of comfort to know that that's the support you've got from your coaching staff.
Yeah, definitely. It's just trying to install self-belief in us.
Yeah.
And, like Tom touched on before, we've got some guys playing different roles and we've got new personnel in. And it's just about having that belief as a group that, our best footy is good enough.
Brilliant, love it. I want to ask you this, boys. Have you had the chance to see the Hawks game from last weekend? Obviously, they came up against the Bombers and got across the line. They were all those games, the 5 that were played that were under a kick. Did you see any of that game? Did you take anything from it?
Yeah, I try to watch every opposition that we have coming up live, and then go back and look at the footage behind the goals and try and really analyse it from there. So they were pretty good. Essendon play sort of a brand where they either get a lot of goals kicked against them, but they try and kick a lot of goals as well. So I don't think it really reflected the game. But I mean, it's sort of fitting that we're coming up against our arch rival, and we need to win. And it's Saturday Arvo at the G, and it's going to be it gives you goosebumps. I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. What better place to highlight the aspect of what playing final series and leading into all of that is than 1:45 Saturday afternoon against your arch nemesis. So looking forward to that. Hawks injuries: Bircher with a knee 2 to 4, McAvoy 3 with his cheekbone still, and Sicily, good that he's out with a wrist for 4 weeks still. Where do you see Hawthorn's strengths?
Well, Tom Mitchell's a superstar. He probably should win the Brownlow medal this year.
He's going close, isn't he, mate?
Absolutely. Their back half are very reliable. They play with each other for a long time, and they've got some dangerous forwards, so they're a very strong team all over the ground.
Absolutely. Catch injuries, let's talk about this. Cramery with a groin, McCarthy hamstring. Basically, we've got Longer with Taylor, 2 to 3 with his foot, and Hall and Smith shoulder 1 to 2. Season, obviously, Cockatoo with his knee, Gregson with his foot, Radigalia with his ankle. I just want to ask, because we've got you with your ankle and we've got Radigalia with his, how's the progression both with you, and how's Radigalia going? How's things there?
I've been sad for the last sort of 10 days while I've been in the rehab group, and he's flying.
Really?
Yeah, he is. I was really surprised to see how well he was progressing, and I mean, we saw a glimpse of him early in the year, and he played 9 games, and there was as exciting in 9 games I think there has been.
Wow.
So, from all reports, I mean, I'm not a physio, I'm not a doctor, but he looks like he's going really well.
Brilliant. I love it. Just in relation to you, how are you, mate? How's your ankle?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I've got a test tomorrow, so I'm looking like I'm going to play this week.
Like the sound of that. Well done, boys. All right, 2 last questions for you. How are you enjoying your footy at the moment? Both of you?
Yeah, really enjoying it. Obviously first year. And
you look
I was saying to Stewie before, like it's gone so fast, but it does feel like it's sort of dragged out a bit.
Yeah, right.
But no, I'm absolutely loving it.
Good on you, mate. Excellent. And obviously, Tom?
Yeah, I'm living the dream.
Living the dream. I love it. The last one I wanted to ask you, what's the feeling like down at the club at the moment?
Really positive.
Yeah? Everyone's up and about?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't say it in a negative way because you've obviously just come off what was a very close loss, but what's you're about to, lead yourselves into? You've got, as I said, those 3 games that are coming up, Hawthorn, and then you're going to be talking Freo, and then you've got your last game, which I alluded to, which was against Gold Coast. So I only ask, what's the feeling like around at the club? Because there's a lot of positivity, and I reckon that should start to come out on field in your playing.
Yeah, definitely. We've got got a job to do this week, and if we're good enough and get the job done, then we've obviously got 2 more, and then hopefully we get a crack at finals. And if we're there, I think we're in with a real chance.
Good stuff. That's what we like to hear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that game was proudly brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home centre. 6 great locations: South Morang, Cheltenham, Fountain Gate, Hoppers Crossing, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast. Can you now all please put your hands together for both Tom and Tim? Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Well done. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to look for 2 contestants to come up here and participate in the show. We're looking for 2 kids. Who would they be? All right, I will introduce a segment. It's called Playing to Win. All right, wonderful. What we're going to do here is I'm going to pass these... we've got some score paddles here, guys. Highest, latest technology. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this one over to Emily. And if you could pass that one over to Ryan for me. Thank you very much, Tim. As I said, I've introduced a segment. It's called Playing to Win. You 2 boys are going to be playing this segment. These 2 down the front are going to be keeping score on your behalf. The way that this works, we've got a beautiful wheel down here. It's as equally as beautiful as the lovely Sandra. And it's got categories on it. There's 7 categories with 10 questions each. So you can see Australiana, hit songs, grand final winners, countries and capitals, TV theme shows, all the stuff you don't want. All right, so what's going to happen here, Sandy's going to spin the wheel. Who'd like to go first? Who'd like to volunteer?
Mugs away.
Oh, welcome. Wonderful. We love it when you volunteer. So Tim's going to be going first. Let's spin the wheel and see what his particular subject is. Excited, mate?
Very.
Yeah, jumping out of his skin. Can't you feel the excitement from here? All right, what do we got?
Brownlow winners.
Brownlow winners. Do you know much about Brownlow winners of the past? And we're not going to go too far back. We'll be gentle to you.
Yeah, I know a fair few.
Yeah,
Do you want me
okay.
to name some?
In a minute, I will. Yeah. Not the ones you want to tell me. They're going to be the ones I want to ask you. Yeah. All right. This is how it's going to work. So what's going to happen, Ryan? You're going to be playing down the front on behalf of Tim. Okay. So when I ask him a particular question, if he gets it right, and I say, yeah, correct, you just turn the paddle over. Well done, my man. All right. So the way it's going to work, mate, I'm going to ask you who won the Brownlow. I'll give you the year. You've just got to give me the player. Not too bad, eh? All right, let's start with our first one. Our first one is, who won the Brownlow in 2010?
Dane Swan.
He might have been a hero of yours.
Chris Judd.
Whoa, he got it. Excellent. Well done. It is. It was Chris Judd. You got your first one. Only through cheating, but anyway. Yes, you got that one. Let's see if you can get this one. And there'll be a lot of booze in the room if you don't. Who won the Brownlow in 2007?
James Bartel.
Yes, it was James Bartel. Well done, mate. 2 for 2. Who won the Brownlow in 2001?
Simon Black.
Same club.
Acker. Jason Ackermanis.
Yes, it was. It was Jason Askamackins. I'm giving him, we've got to give him a help. So, yeah, it's 3 out of 3. Okay. Who won the Brownlow in 2012? And I'll give you a hint. There was 2 of them.
Sam Mitchell and Cochin.
It would be correct. Well done, mate. Excellent. That's 4 from 4. Who won the Brownlow in 2015? I think he's coming back to play for his club this weekend.
Nat Fife.
Very good. He's going all right, isn't he? Let's see if you can get this one. Who won the Brownlow in 2014?
Gary Ablett.
No. Over your side of town. Matt Prittis. 2014, Matt Prittis. Who won the Brownlow in 1999?
Shane Woden.
Jeez, man, that was not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Do you want to have a go, Tom?
Michael Voss?
No. You got the first part right.
Simon Black.
No, it was Shane Crawford. You got the Shane part right. Not bad. Didn't get that one, though. Who won the Brownlow in 2013?
Okay, so that was Gary Ablett.
Yes, yeah. Gary Ablett Jr. I thought if I looked that way, I'll probably I'll hear it out the corner, and I did. Gary Ablett Jr. Correct. Who won the Brownlow in 2006?
Adam Goods.
Very good, mate. Excellent. He did, 2006. And your last one, how are we going there for a score, Ryan? 7. Well done, mate. Who won the Brownlow in 2004?
2004 was Adam Goods.
Another hero of yours?
Nathan Buckley.
No, Chris Judd.
Was it 21?
It was 21, wasn't it?
Not bad, mate.
There was the 3 of them.
2005, Buckley, Prosciutto and Goods.
Exactly. Very good, Tom. Hey, Ryan, that was his final one. Did he finish up with a score of 7? Or was it 8? 7. All right, score of 7. You've got to beat a score of 7, Tom. Are you ready to go, Emily? Let's see how we go then. Let's spin the wheel, Sandy. You guys are so quiet out there. I'll shout you all a beer if you want. Yeah, forget about it.
Grand final winners.
Grand final winners. You'll be all right with grand final winners, wouldn't you, mate?
Give it me best.
That's it. He's got to give it his best. I like it. So what's going to happen here, mate? I'm actually going to give you grand final winners, and you've just got to tell me the team. I'll give you the year. Very similar. All right? So, grand final winners. Who won the grand final in 1995?
There's only 2. West Coast?
No. Who? Carlton. That's it. It's Carlton. Yeah.
No wonder I didn't know it.
Yeah. Who won the Brownlow? Grand final winners. Who won the grand final in 2008?
Hawthorn.
Yes, it was
Sorry,
Hawthorn.
guys.
Who won the grand final in 2005?
Sydney.
Correct, mate. Well done. Who won the grand final? I keep saying Brownlow. Who won the grand final in 2003?
Brisbane.
Yes, correct. Who won the grand final in 2004?
Port Adelaide.
Correct. Who won the grand final in 2015?
Hawthorn.
Correct. Who won the grand final in 2014?
Hawthorn.
Correct. Well done. Just
Got
tried
me,
to
well
throw
done.
you there, mate. Yeah. Who won the grand final in 1999?
Adelaide.
No, North Melbourne. How are we going there score-wise, Emily? 6? Yeah, 6, is it? Okay. Who won the grand final in 2001?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. 7. Scores a level. Would I be correct in saying that? You need this to win. And it's a massive prize.
Pressure cooker.
Yeah, it's huge. Who won the grand final in 1997? Oh, don't listen.
Adelaide.
Yes! They did. It was
Thanks for
Adelaide.
that down the front. Did not need that.
Well done. It was Adelaide. Which means, Emily, you got 8. Which means you're our winner. Yeah! Oh, yeah. All right. Emily, so you get to take away all those vouchers. That's all yours. There's about $5,000 worth of prizes in there, minus about $4,900. But it's a really good prize. And Ryan, you don't go away empty-handed. We've got what we call a Coke holder, so you can put your soft drink in that, with a couple of other little merchandise things in there. Emily, you're our winner. Thank you very much for playing. Ryan, you're not a loser. You're just a runner-up. Congratulations to both of you. Put your paddles back on the desk. Thank you, guys.
Well done, guys.
Well done.
Love
Good
that,
on you.
Love that number on the back, by the way, buddy.
How's that? Did you hear that, Ryan? He loves that number on you. Yep.
Corey Enright or me? Which one?
Yeah. Well done. All right, we need 2 adults to come up and participate in this one. Who's going to be this lady? Hello, Cheryl. How are you, Cheryl?
Hi, I'm very. I'm very good.
I'm very good.
I hope this is not Trivial Pursuit, or I'll be very bad.
Yes.
Me too.
All right, we might need another contestant then. Can we get? No, you'll be right, Cheryl. And Gary, how are you, mate? Good to have you up here. Is that double R or 1R?
1R.
1R. All right, we like it like that too. We're going to introduce this segment. It's called Simply the Best.
You're simply the best. Better than all.
What we're going to be doing here, guys, we needed you two to come up and play because the boys are going to turn their score paddles back to 1. They're going to be playing on your behalf, all right? They're going to be keeping score, all right? So who would like to go first? Neither. You know why? Because you both have to buzz in. The way this one works is you've got a microphone. I want you to then say your name into the microphone. Could you please test yours?
Cheryl.
Cheryl, a little bit louder for me.
Cheryl!
All right, that'll do. And Gary.
Gary.
Excellent. Your buzzers are working fine. What's going to be happening here, you two, is you're going to be playing for a wonderful prize, which we'll show you at the end of this, but it's pretty nice, all right? And the way it's going to work is as soon as you know the answer to this particular question that I'm about to ask, you buzz in.
Can we have a seconder with us?
Can you have a hooah?
A second helper with us?
No, you can't. Thank you for asking, though. It was very sweet of you to ask, but no, you can't. So what's going to happen here, as soon as I ask a question, first one in, that buzzes in with the correct answer, the boys will turn over the battle, and whoever has got the most questions right at the end of this, we'll see how you go. Stop making sign language to him. All right, here we go. Here's your first one. Are you ready to go, guys?
No.
No.
Good. I like it. Nice and confident. How many premierships has your club won?
Oh,
Is not it.
heaps. Oh,
You got to buzz in first, Cheryl. Otherwise, Gary.
9.
9.
The answer is 9. Well done, Gary. Bad luck, Cheryl. And is not an answer. Here we go with your second one. Please use your names and let's see how you go. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final? Buzz in, quick.
Cheryl, 8.
Cheryl, 8. Gary, did you want to have a go? That is incorrect, Cheryl.
6.
No, the answer is 9. You've won as many as you've lost. All right, who is your team's captain?
Joel Selwood.
Cheryl Selwood, or was it?
If you like.
Yeah, if you like. We're going to give it to you. Yeah. It was Joel Cheryl Selwood. All right, wonderful. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Number who said? Cheryl. Harry Taylor.
Harry Taylor is correct. Come on, Gaz. What's going on, mate? Here we go. How many members does your club currently have?
Gary,
Closest.
6,000. 60,000.
How many, Gaz?
60,000.
And
Incorrect. Over 65. No, 65 and a half.
65 and a half and 60. It's closest to within 1,000. You're 65,255. You're out. You got it. Well done. Well done, Cheryl. You got that one. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
Ooh, yeah. Cheryl.
Yes, Cheryl.
Fourth.
No. Did you ever go, Gary? No, it was second. You are supporters of Geelong, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Just checking.
We can't help it.
How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
Oh, stuffed him, I know.
Oh, boy. Come on, give us a hand.
Come on, Cheryl. Or Gary.
Cheryl.
Who's in?
19.
Who?
No,
Cheryl?
17.
Cheryl, 19.
Well, this as well. No, it wasn't 15. No, it wasn't 19. It was 15. So, well, they're going Cheryl and going Gary and then Si. Yeah, it was 15. All right. Who said 15? Good, Gary. Oh, all right. You got it. So 2 plays 4. This is riveting television. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
2011, and
Yes.
they played Collingwood.
Well done. Excellent. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Oh.
Buzz in. Who's going to buzz in?
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
48.
Did you want to have a go? That would be incorrect.
28.
Gary? 28. So we got 28 and 48. The answer was 38. Wow. Not bad, guys. Who won the Norman Smith medal in that grand final?
Gee whiz.
Buzz in, someone?
Happy.
Someone? Anyone?
Who? Jimmy.
Jimmy Bartell. Cheryl. Jimmy Bartell.
You know that Cheryl part? That comes at the start. All right, and then you give me the
I'm
name.
a slow learner.
But Jimmy Bartell is correct, so we're going to give it to you. Well done. This isn't confusing at all, is it, guys? No, you're all over it. Tim's just sitting there going, I'm just holding this thing. I don't even know what's going on. All right, this is for 2 points. Who was your leading goal kicker in 2017? And for a bonus point, how many goals did he kick? Who would it be? Who was your leading goal kicker and how many goals did he kick in 2017?
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Tom Hawkins.
Yes, that would be part correct. That's one part of it. Any guess from you there, Gary?
No.
I'll say 32.
No.
That would be incorrect, and you would say,
No.
give me something, mate. Just spurt out a number.
53.
53, is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be wrong. 51. 51. 1 point here to Cheryl. No, she only got... Oh, sorry. But she only got the Tom Hawkins part. She didn't get the 51. This is for 3 points, guys.
Oh, God.
All right. Who was the last Geelong player to win a Brownlow? Who was it? What year and how many votes?
It's Gary Ablett.
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
It was Patrick Dangerfield,
That's correct. That's 1 point.
and it was in what's this year? 2018.
2018.
2017.
No.
2016.
All right, we'll go with that. And how many votes?
23.
33.
23.
His number, 33? No, that's Cyril Rioli. No, whoa. No, it was 35. You get 2 points. 2 points, which means that you're such a winner that poor old Gary's just sitting here going, mate, let's just get me out of here. All right? So, well done. You're our winner. You are simply the best. Well done.
Wow.
Play it again. All right. Good stuff, Cheryl. Gary, you don't go home empty-handed. Sandy, could you look after Cheryl for us and show her what she's won? Show the boys at the same time. Gary, that's yours. That's pretty cool in there. You got some nice vouchers and you look like a man that could use a soft drink from time to time. So you can take that with you as well. Have a look at this, Tim. Look at that first prize. Nice little chocolate mud cake. All right. Whilst these two are finished fornicating, that's yours, Cheryl.
Thank you.
All right, quick, get the microphone back off him.
Thank you.
Well done, Cheryl.
Good on you, Cheryl. You're a
Thank you
champion.
very, very much.
You're welcome. Welcome. No
2-0.
problem at all. All right. That segment was called Simply the Best. It's brought to you by the Cheesecake Shop, the nation's most loved cake shop made with love. Thanks very much. Congratulations, Cheryl. You are a champion. All right. What we now need, we need 2 contestants. Who wants to come up and play? Kids? Girls? Guys? Come on up. We'll introduce the segment as they make their way up here. It's called Say My Name. All right, so who have we got? Sorry, Sandy, give it to me again. Sue?
Shannon.
And Shannon. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Nice to have you here, Sue. What's going to be happening here? You two are going to be keeping score with these. It's back to 1. That's for you, Sue. And if you wouldn't mind, Tim, could you pass that one to Shannon? Put that back to 1, Shannon. And what's going to be happening here? Who'd like to go first? Tim, you volunteered last time, so it means you're going to be going first this time.
Go first, yep.
All right, we like this, Tom. Now, the way that this works, boys, is I've got in front of me a sheet that's got all the players from the Geelong Football Club on it. And I'm going to be reading out in 45 seconds the player's number on their back. You've got to give me their Christian name and their surname. All right? So as soon as I start calling out the number, the first one, you've got to give me the Christian name and the surname. Sue down the front here is going to be keeping score for you, Tom, and Shannon is going to be keeping score for you, Tim, when it's your turn. All right? So it's first one first. Let's see how we go. So we got 45 seconds on the clock. You ready to go down there, Rod? Beauty, mate. Here we go. Your first one starts now. Oh, hang on. What, Sue, when I give the answer as being correct, that's when you've got to flip over the paddle. All good?
Do we have it like that?
Oh, however, yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, you'll
Well,
work
add
it
a
out.
couple extra on there if you want.
Yeah. You've only got 2 choices, face it that way or the other way. But either way, as soon as I say correct, you start flipping over. Here comes your first one. Number 46.
Mark Blitzarves.
Correct. Number 26.
Tom Hawkins.
Correct. Number 1.
Reece Stanley.
Correct. Number 22.
Mitch Duncan.
Correct. Number 24.
Jed Buse.
Correct. Number 31.
Jordan Kunicke.
Correct. Number 3.
Brandon Parfitt.
Correct. Number 35.
Patrick Dangerfield.
Correct. Number 4.
Gary Ablett.
Correct. Number 40.
Jackson Thurlow.
Correct. Number 6.
Lincoln McCarthy.
Correct. Number 44.
Tom Stewart.
Excellent. Number 7.
Harry Taylor.
Correct. Number 13.
Lockie Fogarty.
Correct. Number 33.
George Horn-Smith.
Correct. Number 14.
Joel Selwood.
Correct. Number 34.
James Parsons.
Correct. Number 17.
Sava Radigalea.
Excellent. Number 21.
Jordan Murdoch.
Correct. Number 9.
Zach Smith.
Correct. Wow. Not bad. 20. Wait. That's not bad. That's really good. Seriously, I do enough of these shows to know when that's a very good number, mate. You should be very proud of yourself. When you can go down to the club tomorrow, you'll be able to say that I know all of you. That was good, mate. Excellent. So the same rules apply to you now. What I'm going to do, Tim, is I'll read out your first number, and as soon as I go with that, you give me exactly what you just saw then. How are you going down there, Shannon? Looking forward to it? Let's go. Your first one is number 21.
Jordan Murdoch.
Correct. Number 9.
Zach Smith.
Correct. Number 2.
Zach Tui.
Correct. Number 11.
Tim Kelly.
Correct. Number 16.
Scott Selwood.
Correct. Number 23.
Aaron Black.
Correct. Number 12.
Wiley Buzzer.
Correct. Number 18.
Charlie Constable.
Correct. Number 25.
Lockie Henderson.
Correct. Number 10.
Dan Menzel.
Correct. Number 27.
Sam Anagola.
Correct. Number 19.
Asava Radical. Oh, Quinton Narkle.
Oh, yes. Number 45.
Mark Blitzarves. No, Ryan Abbott.
Yes, mate. Well done. Number 20.
Pass.
Ryan Gardner. Number 28. How do you go, Shannon?
Corey Gregson.
13. Lucky for some, unlucky for others. Unfortunately, unlucky for you in this instance. We do not have a winner there on that side. We have a winner down here, though, with Sue. Congratulations, Sue. Your man's gone home with a flying wet sail with a total score of 20. You take away all the vouchers. Congratulations for doing that. Pass me up that little paddle down there. Shannon, you don't go away empty-handed. There's a stubby holder and a merchandise pack for you. Thank you very much for playing. Wonderful to have you up here. Well done. Thanks, guys. Tell me, how do you do it? Was it around the locker room? Was it? How did you picture the numbers? What was your?
Yeah, I was picturing the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the same.
Yeah, right. Well, you did bloody well, mate. 20 and 13. I like it. What we're going to do here, guys, we're going to have a short little break after we do this segment, but we'll introduce it now, and then everybody get ready because we'll get you over here to get your photos taken. What we're going to do now is we're going to introduce this segment. It's called What Can I Say? This is nice and easy, boys, because there's no, guess what? There's no competition, there's no prizes, there's no people getting up here. It's just you boys just being yourselves. So what we're going to do here, guys, I'm just going to ask you a question. You can finish it with one word or you can talk about it in a sentence. It doesn't matter, all right? So we'll go with the first one. You just give me your thoughts on these particular subjects. What are your thoughts on the AFLX? Honesty is the best policy.
You got nothing?
You can say crap or you can say fantastic, whatever you want.
Weird.
Weird.
Yeah, weird.
All right, weird will do. Pre-season games are
Hot.
hot,
Oh, I think they're important.
important, that's good. What are your thoughts on the banners?
It's a boyhood dream. You want to run through the banner, so it's great.
I love it then. Good answer.
Yeah, I quite enjoy the banners.
Yeah, good. All right.
Well done, guys. You're bloody great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I ask it because sometimes it can turn into an all-in brawl here, or other times you just get away with it. Should a Super Goal be in home and away games?
No.
No.
No. All right. Is the current length of an AFL game right or wrong?
I don't mind it.
Don't mind it?
Yeah, you're used to it.
Yeah, okay. Should Tasmania have a team of their own?
Yep.
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 All right. Thursday night footy is?
Great.
Great.
Awesome.
Awesome. Great and awesome. Your thoughts on a mid-season draft or trade period?
Draft, not trade.
Okay.
Yeah, draft, not trade.
Okay, draft, not trade. What's a good number for the interchange rule?
The game's pretty hard, so unlimited.
Yeah. So what would you say? Have it up, 80s, 90s,
Yeah, up,
unlimited?
yeah.
Up.
Pretty-
Unlimited.
It's hard.
All right, okay. Cat supporters are?
The best.
The best.
Best.
The best.
Pretty simple. Got some good ones.
All right, okay. What would you like to see State of Origin return?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Excellent. I love it. Your thoughts on the Twilight Grand Final?
Nah.
No. No, leave it at that. Is zoning a good idea for football?
No.
No.
It's not netball.
No, it's not. We're not wearing bibs out there. All right.
No offence to the netballers in the room, by the way. It's
no,
just
all good.
leave the game as it is.
Absolutely. If you were to describe yourself as a car, what sort of a car would you be?
Rolls Royce.
I like it. He's got that cheeky grin before he says the answer. It's very good. Nice, Tim.
1987 Falcon Ute or something. Just gets the job done.
Runs on the smell of an oily rag, brother? Yeah, all right. Should staging be a finable or reportable offence?
Yeah, fine. Don't want to see blokes missing out for that.
No, okay. Do you like the score review?
I quite enjoy it.
Yeah?
I don't mind it when it's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just get it right.
Just get it right, okay. Do you prefer the coach to be on the box or in the bench?
Probably in the box because he'd probably spray you if he was on, if you were on the bench.
There's enough coaches on the bench, and yeah, he's good up in the box.
That's it. Do you like the split round fixture that we recently just went through? Do you like the bye rounds in there?
As a player, I think it's important. I understand from the fans' point of view, but I mean, it is what it is. Just got to
Yep.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Fair enough.
Yep, yeah, we'll get around that though. Being an AFL footballer is
Yeah, dream come true.
dream come
Yeah,
true.
It's unreal.
Yeah, good. Etihad roof open or closed?
Closed. It's there for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Put a roof on it. Close the bloody thing. I'm with you. A 50-metre penalty for infringing on the 10-metre rule. Is it harsh or fair?
Harsh, very harsh.
I've
Very harsh.
had a couple of those, and
Yes.
they're very, very frustrating.
Yeah, no, I hear you. An AFL coach's job is?
Very difficult.
Yeah.
A lot of hours.
Yeah.
A lot of hours.
A lot of hours. Your thoughts on Good Friday football?
More footy, the better.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, same. Do you like the round 23 bye round?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
Round 23 bye.
For the season, there's a bye before finals.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yep.
I think as a player, you get,
Yep.
you know, you could have pulled up very sore, and you get an extra week to get ready for finals.
Yep.
So I don't mind it.
Has its pros and cons.
As a fan, probably not. But
Playing for the Cats is?
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You can't describe it.
Excellent. What's better, mark or goal of the year?
TK's in the running for goal of the year, so he'll probably say that. I love a good hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say Mark. As good as he
Okay.
is kicking goals, it's
Yep.
Mark's it.
I hear you. Geelong at the end of the home and away season will finish?
5th.
5th. Good.
Yeah, I'm going to say 5th.
5th as well. All right. When you see a poster or merchandise of yourself, what do you think?
Realise how rude my head is.
It's not
Nah,
rude,
it's
mate.
weird.
good.
It's
Yeah,
weird. It still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah.
I've been in this system 2 years, so it's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah, it's just a weird feeling. Which team will finish with a wooden spoon in 2018?
Carlton.
I'd have to say Carlton.
Have to say Carlton, yeah. Who's your Brownlow tip for 2018?
Tom Mitchell.
Tom Mitchell?
Well, I hope he gets none this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to go tie between Tom Mitchell and Max Gawn.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good. Cool. Have you got a smoky in there or just to throw one in left centre? No, it doesn't matter. We'll leave it. What is your reaction when you see a kid with your number on their back?
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I do make that joke a fair bit about is it for Boris or for me, but it makes you smile. It's really,
Good on
really
you.
cool.
Excellent.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. Let's go with these couple boys. Do you prefer summer or winter?
Winter.
Winter?
Summer.
Summer, okay. Do you describe Melbourne traffic in one word? I know you live in Geelong, but
Hectic.
hectic, good.
Pardon me, but shit house.
Yeah, good. I agree, mate. If you had to choose music or TV?
Music.
Music?
Yeah, music.
Okay, music. And your last one, there's only one thing you can take onto a desert island. What is it?
What was that? His dog.
That was the first thing that popped into my head. I'll take my beautiful fiance.
Beautiful. Excellent.
Yeah, same.
Excellent. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Can you please put your hands together for the boys? That was our segment called What Can I Say? Thanks, guys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to let you know, one, I just wanted to ask you before I go into my spiel, have you guys had a good time tonight? Thanks for coming out. That side of the room clapped. That side of the room just stared at me. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well done. All I wanted to say is thanks very much to the boys for coming out. I need to just go through. We've got a couple of shows coming up before we actually hit the finals, and I will explain them to you. On August the 15th, we're doing a show at the Village Green Hotel in Mulgrave with Richmond's Sean Grigg and Jack Rewalt. Well, they're all right. On August the 22nd, we're doing a show with Collingwood's Taylor Adams and Jeremy Howe, live from the Seaford Hotel in Seaford. On August the 29th, we're doing another Richmond show with Richmond's Trent Cotchin and Jack Rewalt, live from the Westside Hotel in Altona. And then on September the 5th, that's our first week of the finals, we're doing a Melbourne show with Melbourne's Max Gawn and Clayton Oliver, live from the Burvale Hotel in Nuttawading. If you've got friends that barrack for other teams, don't ignore them. Pick up the phone and say, hey, how are you going? You should go along to one of those shows. That's good for footy do, because your team's coming up soon. That would be wonderful if you did. To attend any one of the shows, get onto the That's Good for Footy website. Follow us on Facebook. Get onto Instagram. Watch this show on YouTube. Have a few laughs with us and enjoy the show anytime you can. Hey, Rob, well done, mate. Thanks tonight. Rob's been our fill-in PA guy. You did a really good job today, mate. Really appreciate it. Can you also, whilst that small little hand of applause is going, put it together for Sandy. She does a great job. She always looks after everyone at the door. She looks after the floor. She does the framing. She flies. She does everything. There's not much skill that this girl can't do. Thanks very much, Sandy. Thanks for all your help tonight. All I really want to say now then, ladies and gentlemen, is could you please put your hands together for Tom Stewart, Tim Kelly from the Geelong Football Club, It was a pleasure having both of you on the show tonight. I hope you had a really good time. I'm pretty sure you did. We'll have to get you back another time soon.
Absolutely.
You'd be into that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been That's Good for Footy Panel Show. My name is Damien. Thank you, guys, and good night. Cheers, everyone. Woo.